Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So today I wanted to do a get ready with me video for you guys. I am going to be doing a fall nighttime look and I'm going to show you step by step how I did my hair and my makeup. As you can see, the way I'm styling my hair is very simple. I'm pretty much just blow drying it with my hands, and just to make it a little bit more sleek, I am going to flat iron it. This is pretty much my go-to hairstyle for almost every day. It's just fast and very simple. Then I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do my makeup using Urban Decay's Vice No. 3 palette. When we start the makeup, I will be telling you step by step everything that I am doing. For my skincare products, and I am using the Fresh Rose Floral Toner, and I'm going to follow that with my Fresh Rose Serum and my Fresh Rose Moisturizer. Now it is time for my favorite part, the makeup, and I'll be using my beautiful Urban Decay Vice No. 3 palette. But first I have to prime my eyelid, and I'm going to be using this Lorac Behind the Scenes Eyelid Primer. Next I'm going to apply this Stray Dog eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is one of those 24/7 glide on eyeliners, but I'm going to use it as a base because it was the best color that I found that matched the eyeshadow that I wanted to apply first on my lid. These are great pencils to use as bases. And next, now I'm applying the color on my lid, and this color is Angel, and I'm using it with a Sigma brush. With this fluffy tapered brush from Jemma, I'm applying MAC's eyeshadow in Vanilla under my brow bone just to make it all nice and neat for the next color that I'm going to apply, which is DTF. And I am applying this with a Sigma E25 brush. The next color I am applying is Undone, and I'm going to apply that over my crease just to blend all these colors out with another Sigma brush. This is the E35. With my tapered E45 brush, I'm going to apply this darker color to the outer corner called Defy. I love this brush because it places the color exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to go back in with my E35 brush and the color Undone just to make sure that I blend out any rough edges that I may still have. The next step is to apply the color Truth with my Sigma E20 brush under my brows just to add a little bit of highlight. I always like to add the color, but then I always blend it out with my Jemma Fluffy brush. Now it's time for some eyeliner, and I'm going to be using this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner in the shade 1999. And over that eyeliner, to make the color pop, I'm going to add some eyeshadow with my Sigma E65 brush and this color called Alchemy. And just to add a little highlight to the inner corner, with my short shader brush, I'm going to add the color Last Sin. Now it is time for cleanup, and I am using my Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes from Costco just to wipe off any fallout that I may have. For eyeliner, I am using my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black with a Sigma angled brush. Now let's get started with the face, and the very first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin with Benefit's The Professional, and then we go on to our foundation, and I will be using my Christian Dior Skin Star Fluid Foundation. Prepping to apply my concealer, and the very first thing I always do is to moisturize my under eye, and this is my Fresh Rose Eye Cream, followed by my Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer in the color Tan, and then I'm going to apply the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. For an additional highlight effect to my under eyes, I'm going to apply the MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Radiant Rose. Now it is time to set my concealer with my Hourglass Diffuse Light Powder. This is a very important step to ensure that your concealer does not crease and that it lasts a very long time. Now it is also time to set the face, and for that I am using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. For my bronzer and a little bit of contour, I'm going to use my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel with this kabuki brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead by the hairline and on my neck. And just to define it a little bit more, I'm going in with my NARS Laguna bronzer and this NARS Ita brush just to define the cheekbones a little bit more. For blush, I am using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Mood Exposure and the Sigma Angled Contour Blush Brush. My highlight is also from Hourglass. It is from the Ambient Lighting palette, and it is the color Incandescent Light. Since I will be using a dark lipstick, it's always very important to moisturize your lips, and here I am using the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. This is just the one that has no color. Next, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz to do my brows. I pretty much just fill them in. I use the shade Taupe. Here I just flip the pencil over, and I'm using the little spoolie on the other end just to brush them out. And the last step for my brows is to apply a little bit of clear brow gel, and this is the Maybelline one that you can find at the drugstore. Now it is time for mascara. This is a step that can never be missed, and I am using the Tarte Light Camera Lashes Mascara, and I'm applying it to my top and bottom lashes. For this look, I decided to go with my favorite fall look, and first I'm going to line my lips with MAC's Lip Pencil in Magenta right before I apply the beautiful and fall favorite of mine, MAC lipstick in the shade Violetta. For dark colors like this one, I always like to apply my lipstick first straight from the container, but then I like to do the edges with a lip brush just to make sure that everything is nice and neat. So this is pretty much what my go-to fall makeup look would look like, with the dark eyes and the dark lips. But if you do not like dark lips, this is a great eye look to also use with a nude lip, which actually nude lips is pretty much my go-to makeup look of all time. Here I am with the nude lip just to show you guys exactly how it would look. For lipstick, I use Bite's Retsina lipstick, and over that I applied Urban Decay's Naked Lip Gloss in Walk of Shame. So this pretty much completes my entire look for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!